Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DC Universe Online Test Server. Today we're still on our test ember Gadget, and we're going to be taking a look at the Tricks tree. So let's go ahead and pop this sucker open, because we're going to go straight into this. Now, in case you weren't here for the last video, when we went over traps, you could take a look at the link below, and that will take you over to that video, so you could take that out first as well. So, here we are in the Tricks tree. Let's just go straight down the line, shall we? Let's. First up, we have Sticky Bomb. Sticky Bomb, yeah, makes it icky, doesn't it? Now, Sticky Bomb had no change to it whatsoever. It's still the great power over time ability. It does have a new animation though, and the animation that it does to to the opponents is quite wicked, to say the least. All right, next up is Intimidation. Intimidate. Well, it's Intimidation here, Intimidate there, whatever. The difference with Intimidation now is it adds panic when target's health is above 50% and stuns when below. So that's pretty cool. So when Intimidation still uses that, it empowers your attacks for additional damage. Now, this could possibly be used in a crowd control aspect where now targets, when they're over 50%, they're going to be running around all over the place, or when they're below 50%, they're going to be stunned. It's nice. They put a nice little CC ability in there. Over here, this was Sentry Turret. Now it has become Holographic Decoy. It stuns, the Holographic Decoy transfers 25% of incoming damage to Decoy and taunts nearby enemies. I believe that's what Sentry Turret did too, didn't it? No, it didn't. Sentry Turret did completely other things. It did other things, which Sentry Turret has actually been melded into one gigantic other thing. So Holographic Decoy is pretty cool. The animation and everything, the utilization for it, we'll discuss in a little later. Next, we have Distract. Distract was formerly known as Hide. So it did get a little name change and it changed how you use this ability now. So it's decreased the duration of the damage absorption to 5 seconds from 8 seconds. So it is a little bit of a nerf. The increased amount of damage absorption that restoration affects to 100%, matching the amount from dominance. Again, more dominance goes a little bit into the restoration, and it increases the amount of damage you're able to absorb. So I think Neuro Neutralizer has the same thing. But let me actually take a look real fast. I'll scroll up. I cannot remember how long Neuro Neutralizer actually lasts. I can't remember. So you're looking at 5 seconds of damage absorption coming in there. Next up is our Supercharge Anesthetic. Anesthetic now increased the amount healed. So it's 35% Supercharge. It blocks damage. The amount healed has been increased and protects against control effects for a short time. Next is the Suppressor Turret. This placement it's still a Suppressor Turret. So this is what the Suppressor Turret now does. A Suppressor Turret has gotten a major buff, to say the least. It still has a power interaction, and now it has different things under the control role. Let's go into this. The Suppressor Turret has added a flamethrower, a taser pull, and stasis encasement, formerly the Warden Turret. It's increased damage of primary attack. It reduced the size of the turret by 25%, and an updated icon. As you see, it has like these nice little gear things. So the Suppressor Turret, it inflicts burning to make enemies vulnerable to burn effects. I'm not done yet. In control role, and it's pretty cool. It fires either a cryogenic round to frostbite enemies, or it stun grenades or a taser line to electrify enemies, or it does a stasis encasement to damage enemy over time. So It's not going to be all three of these done at the same time. It's just going to be a random assortment of which one the suppressor turret does. It's not up to you, it's up to the turret. So, you're really just waiting to see what the pet thing does. Some new pet mechanics did come in this as well. Since we're here, I'll talk about it. Here they are. Where are you? There it goes. Pets following their owner match their owner's movement speed, even when boosted. Alright? If a pet can't keep up with its owner, it will now warp to the owner. And if a pet is in combat and the owner flees, the pet is despawned and the owner must manually respawn. Those three little pet improvements should help out a little bit. Again, with this type of stuff, it's going to be done over time. So we'll see changes as they come. Next up is asphyxiate. Don't laugh. I know you're all laughing. Asphyxiation gas. There, I said it. It uses a more appropriate animation, and they increase the damage. That's a 50% supercharge. We'll be taking a look at that stuff in a little bit. Next is Vortex Cannon. Now, because Gag Glove and Clown Box have been removed from this tree, they added in a couple of stuff. They added Vortex Cannon to replace the Gag Glove. It has the same functionality as Gag Glove, and damage to characters is no longer split with objects. This goes for Gag Glove too, just in case you use it. So now Vortex Cannon is the ability you're going to use to reduce the target's damage output. The wording for it is assaults the senses with a vortex of air, light, and sound to damage your enemies, knock them down, and possibly root and stun them. Alrighty. Next over here is Stasis Field. Stasis Field got a little changes. It deals damage even if the target is immune to encase. Applies crushed power interaction and control stance. Well, I don't think that's right because it doesn't even say it. I mean, the power interaction is just crushes enemies. I don't think you need to be in a control stance to do that, but we'll figure it out. And then damage over time is as long as the encasement lasts. So if a person breaks out, no more damage over time. Next is Napalm Grenade. It replaces Bomb. It hits in a larger radius than Gauze Grenade with fewer targets, but sets targets on fire. Yeah, so this is your reduces the target's ability to heal, and it also will inflict burning on enemies to cause damage over time. Neat. It's a neat new little name. Next is Photon Blast. Photon Blast replaces Warden Turret. They pretty much took the Sentry and Warden Turret and combined it with the Suppressor Turret to make it one thing and one thing only. The animation for the Suppressor Turret is still the same, but how it looks really. The Photon Blast damages and stuns a single target and deals more damage to target under 35% health. That's really it. It's a damage thing. And then last but not least is Energy Shield. Energy Shield is replacing Clown Box. It shields you if your health falls below 35%. So let's see here. In case you do an Energy Shield, preventing damage if your health falls below 35% in the next 2 minutes. Energy Shield has now become... Oh, crap. Is it Biocapacitor? I think it's Biocapacitor from the Electric Tree. I might be mistaken, though. I think it's Biocapacitor. My mind's escaping right now. I just did a live stream. Leave me alone. So Energy Shield and Vortex Cannon are the new replacements. So we need to keep a hold of that. And this is your new Trick Tree. Trick, yay. Now the power interactions that we're seeing is we have Intimidation does Panic, which I really don't think that really can be counted as terror, so to speak. I'm looking through this, and the only thing that this place does is you have a power interaction of Crush, and then you have a power interaction for Burning. which that's really it. Let me take a look. I mean, you also have your suppressor to it, which, if you're DPS, I can see this. Will I ever want to see a controller wear this? No. I don't think a control... let me think. In control role, you won't be able to do pattern interactions with Frostbite and Electrify. I don't see how viable this might be until I get into a raid setting. I don't see how viable this is having this out. Because it's just, I mean, it's a pet. If it did power over time, it would make it OP. It would. Because, I mean, for God's sakes, it's burning, it's Frostbite, and it's Electrify. It's doing 3 major power interactions that people can just feed off of. But the burning is going to happen. The Frostbite, Electrify, and the stasis encasement will be different. They'll be random. Sorry. So let's see. Let's check out this loadout. I think I'm in control stance, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I'm in control stance. Switching over here to DPS. Let's take a look at some DPS stuff, shall we? Now, we have Sticky Bomb as first. Let's find ourselves a nice test subject. Here we are. A nice little test subject to try out the Sticky Bombs. Now, as you see, I'm panning the cannon upwards, or the camera upwards a little bit. This is why. He goes far in the air. In case you missed it, he does get stunned. And boom, 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 boom. That's pretty neat, isn't it? Now I'm going to do this one more time. Take a look at the yellow. Alright, I mean, it was into 60s. Let's put in Intimidation. Or Intimidate. And his Sticky Bomb. Stunned. He's also panicked. He still took about the same damage, and now he's running for his life. No, he's not. Run for your life. How dare you? I said run for your life. I said run, you say. Oh, crap, he's not panicking. Alright, fine, he's not going to panic. Whatever. Sticky Bomb. Do. I just like Sticky Bomb. Sticky Bomb animation is pretty cool. Intimidation works the same. It just lights up your hands. A little. It just lights up your hands. Wow, and there you go. And you just see him go. And when you do Intimidation and you actually hit the target, let's actually try that again. There he goes. I think he's going to run around now. Nope. Well, come on. There. He's panicking because I'm attacking him as I have Intimidation on. He's taking a lot of crits. Jesus, look at all these crits. Come back to me. Come back to me, Argentina. So let's try Shuriken Storm. 153, 151, 147, 122. Intimidation. 204, 184, 180, 196, and he should be running around now. Come on, run for daddy. Now, if you're wondering where these the yellow attacks are coming from, it's from Intimidation. Intimidation will actually do that damage once you're hitting them. See there? Now, if you don't hit them and just let them stay, nothing's going to happen. You're gaining the extra damage from Intimidation with the yellow dots. So that's exactly what it is. So I'm not seeing my actual power or my attacks gain. I'm actually seeing an extra dot. Kind of. Alright. And I wanted to make sure I got the names right for this stuff. After, it's Vortex Cannon. Well, I kind of went all over the place with this, didn't I? Why did I not do that? Did I not do this properly like I did last time? No, I did. Oh, I just didn't change it right. My bad. Sorry. After that, I'm not going to use Vortex Cannon. I'm actually going to show you Distract, and I'm wanting to show you Holographic Decoy. And I'm going to need this, I'm going to need this. We saw this in the last video. We're going to finally take a look at it. And then we're going to do Suppression Turret. Alright, so here is Distract. Let's go ahead and get it a little close just in case. That's really it. That's it. It's a smoke screen with you blinking like you're apparently low on health. So let's take a look at it one more time. There. And that signifies your damage absorption, I believe, for 5 seconds. So once that thing is gone, you know that now you are in trouble. Alright, so next we're going to take a look at the Holographic Decoy. Oh, look at him. He's so pretty. Now you see the squiggly lines on me, and that's because he has a chance to taunt enemies to him, and he's going to take 25% of the damage off of me onto the decoy. That works out pretty well, I believe. It's just another way to mitigate damage off of you. And this decoy, it doesn't even have a smart brain. It's not smart at all. So keep that in mind. Why isn't you not coming back? Yeah, he's not resetting, and I think I broke him. I feel like I broke him. But alright, let's take a look at this. We'll pop the decoy. Alright, decoy's popped. And now we're going to use the Self-destruct. He did pretty well for himself. There, now I'm out of combat. Cool. So let's go into seeing what... Actually, let's use the last ability. So here's the last ability before we go back and change our loadout again. The Suppressor Turret. We have our pet. It's the same turret, just smaller, and more deadly. There's your sticky grenades, I believe. Maybe that was the regular attack. Was that the regular attack? Nope, that was the regular attack. Let's just keep attacking and see what he does. See, nice little grenade launchers. Pretty cool, I guess. Let's get up close. See what the turret's going to do next. I'm not sure what the turret's going to do. He's just doing grenade launchers now. I'm not seeing any power interaction with the turret, so that might be an issue with me. I've seen it do flamethrower, but I'm not sure what this grenade launcher attack is. Yeah, I'm not seeing any power interaction with it, and it's not really showing like a stasis with it either. Sticky bomb him. Get him back into reality. Oop, there goes gravity. We didn't see it coming. Alright, Suppressor. I'm gonna get rid of you. There. I'm wanting Two-Face here to try and reset so I can get out of combat. And is he gonna reset? Hug yourself. Hug yourself. Get me out of combat. Fine, I'm gonna bring out the turret again just to piss you off. Alright, let's see what the turret does this time. Will he do something different? Suppressor turret, do something. Besides the grenade launcher, come on turret, do something. Do a jig. Can you dance, boy? Can you dance? Ah, you're useless. You're useless to me. Alright, sticky grenade. Hopefully this resets him, because I gotta change out this stuff. Come on, Two-Face. Hug yourself. I want you to hug yourself to knock yourself out of combat. Come on, Two-Face. Come on, hug it out, bitch. Oh, it's not gonna... Alright, well, before I change stuff, let me go over the self-destruct signal. It triggers your holographic decoy or suppressor turret's self-destruct when their firing cycle ends, unless affected by irresistible control effects. It also detonates near any nearby implosion mines or thermite mines. So you can use the self-destruct signal to destroy your holographic decoy or your suppressor turret. Not sure if both of them can be out at the same time. It's probably a good test. Let's come over here, away from that. Holographic decoy, suppressor turret. Alright, which one's going to go down first? Oh, no, they didn't. Ladies and gentlemen, did we both see them drop from the sky? Do you know what this means? That's right. I want to see the damage that this does. So we got the suppressor turret and we got the holographic decoy. That's now doing something funky. Alright, so let's get the suppressor turret closer and booyah, right there in a little sandwich. Nice. Very nice. Alright, so it's not like it's damage, but it's nice to know that you can have both of them out, and you can use the signal detonation, and it'll actually destroy both of them. And they'll do okay damage. It's not the best, but it's not really supposed to be the best either. Am I still in combat? Yes, I am. Sticky grenade, get me out of combat, please. I don't want to be in combat, sir. I want to go home. I want to go home to mother. Come on. I hate having to wait for these damn sparring targets. There. He hugged it out. Good. We can switch now. Alright, so what are we going to test out next? I wonder... We already did distract. I know I got to do both of the supercharges. We'll do those in a moment. Let's grab... let's grab Vortex Cannon. I'm going to keep Intimidation there, so I'll move Vortex Cannon here. Napalm Grenade, Energy Shield, and Photon Blast. Oh, I didn't even do Stasis either. I didn't do Stasis Field. So, the last ones we have to do after these will be the Supercharges. But I'm going to keep Intimidation there just for some added damage or whatever. Alright, so here is Vortex Cannon. And he's rooted, but he's stunned. Alright, so he's going to come back. So let's look at Vortex Cannon again. Let's see. I'm pretty far away. Let's see about this. Okay. I'm not really seeing the oomph I should be with this. Let's try up close. 285 damage. Okay. He's rooted and he's stunned. That's great. So come running back, please. Let's try from far away again and see if we got the same damage. 267. Okay, so we got the same damage there. Come on back, Two-Face. And I'm waiting for you to give some power. Power's already out. Next, I want to make sure I'm giving you these are some new abilities. Napalm Grenade. So here's Napalm Grenade. Gives a burning effect. Pretty cool. It's actually working out pretty well. Alright, the next after that would be Energy Shield. What the hell? What the hell is that? Was that Energy Shield? Yeah, it was Energy Shield. Let's look at the test notes one more time for Energy Shield. It shields you. Of course, that's right, I forgot. Shields you if your health is below for the next 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So it's biocapacitor, that's right. Next up is Photon Blast. Ooh. Damages and stuns a single target. If it's below 35 health, it does more damage. Alright, well, it's above, so I'm not going to stop that. So here's Photon Blast. Wow. Let's take a look at that one more time. So it's doing a little, it does some damage. I'll give it that. And it seems to stun as well. It's not like you pull out like a little photon gun. So keep that in mind. And then last but not least is Stasis Field. Does a damage over time. Booyah. And they're crushed. So there's that. Now I gotta wait for him to hug himself so I can reset the bars and I can show you guys the supercharges as well. Now remember, Intimidation or Intimidate, it does additional damage on top of what you already do. So I don't think it really increases the damage. I think it just really brings another dot. It brings its own dot to the party for every damage that you do. Alright, so let's finally take a look at the last two, which are the supercharges. The first one is anesthetic. It increases the amount healed. I don't have anything lost, so let's just hit it. This will be one of the supercharges I'll have to check out in battle. If we scroll all the way down, oh, I still have Stasis Field and anesthetic, 36 to 40 health, and then recovery. Critical weapon, I don't know what that is. That's weird. Yeah, Stasis Field is right there, 45% damage bonus to self. So I'm taking in about 45% damage. That's cool. And then finally, we have asphyxiation gas. Uses a more appropriate animation and increase the damage. Let's take a look at the animation. Oh, that's cool. It's a little bomb down there. Did you see it? That was cool. So I mean, they pretty much you threw a bomb down there, or placed a bomb, or magically appeared bomb, and it's right below his feet, and it just does gas to his head, all the way up. So the animation for that looked pretty cool. So I don't have any more supercharge. I'm really sorry. No more supercharge. But that was it of the mental tricks tree. Those are all the new abilities. Just loving. I'm just gonna do this. Hee hee. And then that's right, napalm grenade. All up in your face. Damn Nimbus, I can't believe I said that. But alright, this was the Gadgets tree. Now, as I said in the Gadgets trap, I do not play a Gadgets character, so my only objective for these two videos was to show you guys the changes for the trees, and also show you the new animations and try to get some power interaction going. I'm sorry if it wasn't as best as I could, but I'll try and get some videos in actually showing it in some some actual gameplay instead of these sparring targets, an actual real world setting. I'll try and get some of that stuff done for you this week. But that's really it. Those are the changes from the gadget tree. I thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.